Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Tobit, chapter 3. Then I, being grieved, did weep, and in my sorrow prayed, saying, O Lord, thou art just, and all thy works and all thy ways are mercy and truth, and thou judgest truly and justly forever. Remember me, and look on me. Punish me not for the sins and ignorances, and the sins of my fathers who have sinned before thee. So basically, have mercy upon me. Because now he lost his job. He's blind. He's living off his wife's wages. You know, things are not doing good, right? They're poor. They're not doing too well. And they're captives in a foreign land. For they obeyed not thy commandments, wherefore thou hast delivered us for a spoil and unto captivity, and unto death, and for a proverb of reproach to all the nations among whom we are dispersed. And now thy judgments are many and true. Deal with me according to my sins and my fathers, because we have not kept thy commandments, neither have we walked in truth before thee. And he's speaking holistically, right? We as in as that tribe, because the bulk of his tribe went off. Now therefore deal with me as seemeth best unto thee, and command my spirit to be taken from me. So he basically was saying, look, you just go ahead and take me out, that I may be dissolved and become earth. For it is profitable for me to die rather than to live, because I have heard false reproaches and have much sorrow. So he was grieved unto death, you could say. And he's like, Lord, you know, it's at this point, it's better. It'd be better if I was in a spirit world than to dwell here, you know, dealing with this. Command therefore that I may now be delivered out of this distress, and go into the everlasting place. Turn not thy face away from me. It came to pass the same day that in Ecbatane, a city in Media, Sarah, the daughter of Raguel, was also reproached by her father's mates, because that she, so as Tobit is praying in Nineveh, you also have Sarah, who, this is her case over here going on in Media, because that she had been married to 7 husbands, whom Asmodeus, the evil spirit, had killed, before they had lain with her. So each time she would be betrothed, she would be married, or she would be about to be married, and they get into the chamber that night in which they're supposed to lay together. This evil spirit will kill the man before they could pop. Dost thou not know, said they, which are the maids, that thou hast strangled thine husband? So they were basically accusing her, like, don't you know you're the reason your husbands are dead? Thou hast had already 7 husbands. Neither was thou named after any of them. So you were never named after any of them, because they all died. So they were basically making fun of her, reproaching her. Oh, she got an evil spirit on her. Like, oh man, no. Oh. Wherefore dost thou beat us for them? If they be dead, go thy ways after them. Let us never see of thee either son or daughter. She's saying, so why are you beating us about it? If your husband died, or if your husbands are dead, why don't you go and join them? You know, and basically we will never have to see any children or sons or daughters from you. Them maids were out of pocket. When now these, as it says, these were the reproach, right? So, you know, you can imagine in a practical sense, right? Probably, you know, she may be, you know, walking down the stairs. She may hear them talking amongst themselves. Oh yeah, I can't believe her. Can you believe she's 7 husbands already? They already died. Like, yo, sis, you know, like, shit, if they dead, go and die, go join with them at this point. Like, shit, you know, basically talking shit, right? And then maybe they'll laugh, you know, as she walks by. When she heard these things, she was very sorrowful, so that she thought to have strangled herself. So she was so, you know, so depressed. She thought it had been better if she just took herself back to the spirit world. And she said, I am the only daughter of my father, and if I do this, it shall be a reproach unto him. and I shall bring his old age with sorrow onto the grave. Then she prayed towards the window and said, Blessed art thou, O Lord my God, and thine holy and glorious name is blessed and honorable forever. Let all thy works praise thee forever. And now, O Lord, I set mine eyes and my face toward thee, and say, Take me out of the earth, that I may hear no more the reproach. Thou knowest, Lord, that I am pure from all sin with man. So she's saying, look, I haven't defiled myself with any man, and that I never polluted my name, nor the name of my father. I have never done anything to bring disgrace or reproach to her name or her family name in the land of my captivity. I am the only daughter of my father, neither hath he any child to be his heir, neither any near kinsman. So no, he doesn't have any sons, anybody near of kin, nor any son of his alive, to whom I may keep myself for a wife. So there's nobody else that is near of kin that she can say, okay, I'm gonna basically be married on to him. And that's very important because remember, like, you're now in a foreign land. So it's not like there's just, you have Israelites that are near, but you also have heathens around you, right? It's not like your whole land is just all Israel. It's easy to find a husband, even if it's not your nearest of kin, you can find somebody that's somewhat near of kin, and so on. My 7 husbands are already dead, and why should I live? But if it please not thee that I should die, command some regard to be had of me, and pity taken of me, that I hear no more reproach. So he's saying, she said, Lord, please just take me back to the spirit world. But given the situation I'm in, if that's not, beneficial, then please just do something about my situation so I don't have to hear this reproach anymore. So the prayers of them both of Tobit, where he was, and Sarah, where she was, were heard before the majesty of the great God. And because Raphael, right, actually brought their prayers, right, to the Lord, as we'll find out later on. And Raphael, Raphael, which is one of the 7 angels in the presence of the Lord, was sent, or archangels, you could say, was sent to heal them both. That is, to scale away the whiteness of Tobit's eyes, that is, to give him his sight back, and to give Sarah, the daughter of Raguel, for a wife to Tobias, the son of Tobit, and to bind Asmodeus, the evil spirit, because she belonged to Tobias by right of inheritance. So this was Raphael's mission that the Lord gave him. Go there, give Tobit his sight back, make sure Sarah is married on to Tobias, the son of Tobit, and bind that demon over there that's causing trouble. So when it says she belonged to Tobias by right of inheritance, because Tobias, which was the son of Tobit, would be the next of kin who would have the right to claim Sarah. Okay, because Sarah's father, Raguel, was related, somewhere along his line to Tobit. The self same time came Tobit home and entered into his house, and Sarah, the daughter of Raguel, came down from her upper chamber. And so basically they had finished praying, and this is what was going on in the spirit world. Obviously, them not really knowing, they had just sent up their prayers. And that brings us to the end of the book of Tobit, the 3rd chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.